baby. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Matty Pace coming at you live from the Matty Mo Show, the host with the most mojo. And today we're talking about, well, something that I'm not really proud of, but something at the same time that I'm learning to be proud of. 4 years, $50,000, nothing left except a hope and a dream. That about sums up where I'm at in my life personally. I don't know what the next step is gonna hold. I don't know if what I'm doing is actually what I'm supposed to be doing. All I know is, for some wild reason, I just can't find it inside to give up. I have so many thoughts of going back to the life that I once lived, which there's no shame in earning a living, being able to save a little money, being able to go on trips and do things. But there's so much more that I feel like I'm destined for that I just can't see myself going back. And it really is tough because, well, I think it'd be easier if I was by myself, but I'm not. I have a beautiful wife, somebody that has stood by me through thick and thin, that has chose to believe in me, that I was gonna make this thing happen, this dream. Gave myself a few years to really pursue it full time, going hard, putting out content, putting out videos on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, live streaming on TikTok and Twitch. Really thought that, I'd be somewhere entirely different than where I am by now. And it's not that I expected it, but I just felt like it was going to happen. And it's crazy because I still feel that way. Even in this reflective state that I'm in, where I'm feeling a lot of different emotions circulating, where I'm wondering how I'm going to make this month's bills, for some reason, I just still feel something lingering inside of me that says it's going to be okay, that I'm doing the right thing, whatever the right thing may be, that I am still showing up and believing in myself, even when it seems like every single red flag in the universe is trying to get me to quit, trying to get me to go back, trying to get me to get out of the place that I have come into. It's been a whirlwind of an adventure. I mean, it's been something that I didn't really ever think that I was going to go 100% in on until I had the security of going in on it. And that's kind of the funny thing in life, right? We all wait for the perfect moment. We all say, all right, well, when I get X amount of money, when I'm here in my life, when I'm doing this in my life, then I'll take the risk. Then I'll take the leap of faith. Then I'll chase my dreams. And then you realize that a lot of times when you get to that crossroad in your life, you don't actually do it. You actually just stay doing what you're doing because you don't want to take a gamble and risk it all. Because what if you end up in the position that I'm in right now? And I gotta tell you, I don't regret any single moment of it. I don't regret any live stream I've done. I don't regret any amount of videos I put out. I don't regret the moves in which I felt called to make because I felt called to make them. And that's the thing. I'd be lying if I told you that I wasn't a little bit nervous. I'd be lying if I told you that I didn't think that I was going to lose more than just what I've built up here. I'd be lying if I told you I had it all figured out because, truth be told, I don't have any of it really figured out. I don't even know why I'm making this video right now. I just feel like it was something that I've been called to do, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to use my pain that I'm experiencing as a way to help navigate somebody out there, because truth be told, I am delusional to the point to believe that I am getting to a place that only began as a vision and a dream and an imaginative idea. And that as long as I keep showing up and keep believing and continue to create and go outside the box and work on myself every day like I've been doing, that something is going to break and something is going to change and something is going to alter and there's going to be an incredible opportunity around some sort of turn. I can't explain why I feel that way. I think that just, when you know, you know. When you know, you know. And for anyone out there that's at a crossroads in their life, maybe you're feeling the same way. Maybe you're shuffling around YouTube and social media trying to find the answer through a video. Maybe this is the first time you've ever watched any of my content, and if so, welcome. It's a hell of a video to click on for your first time here. Well, what I have to say is that all roads led you to where you are right now in this moment. All roads are going to lead you to where you're inevitably meant to be. And you can't get in the way of the plan that the universe has laid down for you, just the same way that I can't get in the way of it, man. Because our plan is irrelevant compared to God's plan. And I don't say God in a sense of religion. I don't care what your religion is out there. I say God is a form of the universe, a form of a all-knowing, all-seeing higher being, because there ain't no way on this beautiful earth that we just appeared out of nowhere as a human civilization and things are the way they are because it's all chance. There is something greater that exists beyond each and every one of our understanding, but there's also a little bit of that magic within each and everybody on this planet as well, I believe. So while we're here, while we're sharing this little energy exchange, man, I want to let you know that it's going to be okay. And that even if it doesn't work out in, the way that you had anticipated or thought or dreamt, doesn't mean that it's not working out the way that it should. And even with all the odds stacked up against me right now, I really still feel as if the universe is for me. And I feel as if what I've been put on this planet to do, in a sense, has a great deal of purpose, passion that's going to draw in everything and more that I want in my life, because I feel as if I already have it, but it's really tough waking up every single day to the same life, to the same moment, to the same day, to the same house, even though every single moment's a different moment and a new moment we've never experienced. There's still just some sort of like, man, you got to be delusional and crazy to continue to give your all to something when you've just been struggling the whole time. You committed to the process, but you still really believe, because the outcome that you're going to receive and who you're going to become is so much more special and so much more magnificent than the amount of struggle that you're currently faced with. All I can say is do your best, continue to show up, continue to believe. Don't get too caught up in that dark space in your mind and in your heart and in your soul of regret. Don't get too caught up in the fact that you can't go back and you can't change anything, because the only reason you ever want to look back and change something is because something in the present isn't going the way that you would want it to go. But if everything was working out the way that you wanted it to go and better than that, you wouldn't have any regret and want to go back and change the past. So the important thing to remember is exactly that. It's to show up with that kind of charisma and energy, to understand that there is no going back. You can't undo what's already been done. You can't get time back. You can't go back in time. All you can ever do is live in the present and exist in this moment. And if you feel like you are called to do something beyond what it is you're currently doing, even if it's working for a different company, going for a different position or role, going back to school, maybe going out and trying to achieve a little bit of your dreams, maybe starting a business, maybe becoming a content creator, a vlogger, maybe it's to bring some sort of unique passion into the world and create a group over it on school or wherever other platform exists that allows you to build up a little bit of a community and make some cash while you're at it. There is no telling where we're going to end up while we're alive. But I think we all have the same destination and an understanding that the only thing you really can't escape in this life is indeed death. And while I'm here, while you're here, I think we owe it to ourselves to continue to walk the path, to not necessarily ignore the signs telling us to quit and give up, but rather approach them in a different way and understand that the reason fear even exists in this world, in each and every one of us, is because it was set as our default program amongst many other things in our body when we first got birthed into the world. And fear is there to keep us from getting hurt. It is our body's way of trying to convince us to not do that thing because it doesn't want to see us get hurt, whether it's physically or emotionally or mentally. That's just our body's way of trying to protect us. And you know what? It's just part of the program. And the more that you face your fears and you understand that fear is nothing more than false evidence appearing real, the more that you can kind of be immersed in the moment and really look at how far you've come and what you've achieved so far. And I think even if you have taken the leap of faith to start doing something, I mean, that's amazing. That's where about 90% of people don't ever go. A lot of people, man, they talk about their dreams with their friends. They talk about their dreams with coworkers. They talk about their dreams with everybody that's willing to listen. And a lot of times the people that are willing to listen are the same ones that are willing to contribute and talk about their dreams, but never actually move towards them, never moves on them, never take action. Just make sure that what it is that you want is what you really want, man. And not just what you're trying to convince yourself that you want because you think it'll make life easier for you. I think that's one of the toughest things to really admit, is that maybe what you want doesn't want you back because it's not really what you want. It's just what you think you want because you're trying to get to a different place of comfort in your life where you don't have to worry about bills, where you don't have to worry about a house, where you don't have to worry about a car, how you're going to put food on the table, how you're going to support the people you love, man. And there's no shame in admitting those things. Money is not the root of all evil, man. Your relationship is the root of all evil. And that's the key right there. Money isn't bad, man. Money is a tool. Money is energy. Money is currency. Currency, energy, vibration. If you're on the right alignment with it, maybe you'll get more of it. But you got to be willing to also get on the proper alignment with what it is that you want in life and who you want to become and what you want to do and achieve. So I hope that at some point throughout this video, you've felt a little bit more hopeful and a little bit more faithful, a little bit more grateful, and honestly just giving yourself a little bit of a break, because the reason I did this was to let you know that you're not the only one going through it right now. And you know what? I'm still excited. I'm still making a YouTube video. I still live stream today. I'm going to live stream tomorrow too. I'm still going to wake up. I'm still going to go to the gym. I'm still going to eat healthy. I'm still going to believe in myself. I'm still going to read the Bible. I'm still going to show up for me and show up for other people tomorrow, because I really believe that the moment that I stop showing up is the moment that all that momentum that I built also stops showing up. It also stops growing. And then I go back to doing what I've always done, and I'm no better or worse for it. The world is no better or worse for it. It just is what it is. And before you know it, I just feel like I'm dust in the wind again. I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. And I know you watching this video probably won't like it, probably won't share it, probably won't comment on it. But you'll watch it, you'll feel it, and then you'll keep scrolling, because that's just the way humans are conditioned for some weird reason. Just know, for those of you that do take time out of your day to watch these videos, I really do appreciate you. No amount of analytics could ever tell me that I'm making a purpose or not making a change in the world. I know that I am. I believe it. I feel it. And I don't need to change a million lives. I just got to change one, starting with me. Because I know that if I can bring my energy into someone else's life and it can help them, maybe they can help somebody else. Maybe 2 turns to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 12. You never know. At the end of the day, though, I think, like I said, we're just only doing ourselves a disservice by not going after what it is we desire and believe we're capable of becoming and achieving. So go out there, make it happen, do what you feel is right, and remember that there is no other you on this planet. You will never get another opportunity to live this life at this time, in this moment, 2026. So keep showing up, man, because you really never know. You're 3 feet away from gold. Maybe you just need to choose a different direction to start digging towards. Thank you so much for your time. As always, my name's Matty Pace, bringing a unique, one-of-a-kind divine style and grace into the YouTube space, saying one life, one love. I'm out, baby. You got this.